Hey guys, welcome to the video. In this video is right there, man. Today I do 90 days semen retention. Guys, it's been a struggle. It's not easy. I just wanna jump right to it for y'all to know it's not easy at all, okay? And it's been a really roller coaster and a great journey, to be honest. My first 30 days, always posting about it, always posting because it was so difficult and I had to bear and live it. The pain, the frustration, the depression, the anxiety, and instead of jumping to some quick pleasure, I refused to, right? So it was really hard. And then the second month was way easier, like way more easier. But then I decided I'm gonna stop smoking anything. I'm not gonna smoke no more. So me getting to the 70, 80 days, I stopped smoking. It was really difficult. It was crazy difficult now because I had another addiction that I use to cope with stopping one addiction. It was semen retention, the releasing all the time. And from the benefits, I already knew that I could never go back at it because I feel way better, I'm way more confident, I'm way more masculine, my voice is deeper, I'm comfortable any stressful situation, and I know how to deal with things. I don't react. I think about it and think about the best solution. And my workouts, I go harder, I'm more muscular than before. Everything is show me I look more handsome. Everything show me that I'm way better because again I take more care of my image. There's so many benefits, like, and I knew from that experience, just the 30 days, that I was not going back. And the more time goes, the better you add, the more you improve. Now, one thing I found funny, I had a wet dream in my 32 days, and now I'm on 90, and I'm kind of wondering when this is gonna happen again. Hadn't since, thankfully. I do think it's because of my really hard workouts that makes me so much burn that I need to recover. So any energy is needed. That's when I think is that, but I don't know. And guys, by taking the other addiction, the smoking, once again I was coping with it. I used smoking to cope with doing semen retention. I didn't want to give up on semen retention, so I was coping with smoking, right? Before I used to smoke too. Before I used to do both addictions, but I had to deal with all the pain, all the struggle, and quit smoking. And from time to time I had stopped it in this journey too. So I quit it for sure. I'm not gonna smoke no more. It ages you, it makes you be dumber, it makes you be lazy, it makes you not progress in life, it's burning your lungs, it's burning your throat, it's killing you, literally killing you, and make you way less successful. I even did a video yesterday about it. So all these things was happening, right? Wait a minute. Okay, this all this thing was happening, and I got to a point where, okay, I don't smoke no more. I practice semen retention, so I don't satisfy my urges. I start eating chocolate. I start eating sweets. One thing that I already promote, not do it at all. Again, it ages you, makes you lazy, makes you depressive, literally makes you depressive because you are putting poison in your body. Again, makes you less productive, makes you less able to achieve success. So I was drinking alcohol, not like to get smashed, not to get like drunk. I was just drinking like one beer in my one meal a day. That's another thing I started doing, one meal a day, and I'm doing for a couple of weeks now. And I start doing like drinking one beer in my one meal a day. I start eating chocolate, right? And start growing. Now, if you want to see my one meal a day, how I do it, at another video, make sure to check it. It's about my new diet from a week ago. But continue the story. I start eating more and more sweets. So I'm like, I really not need to stop this. Like, this is burning my workouts, burning my progress. I see more fat in me. I see how I'm less energetic while I'm working out. I don't have that heat that I was having before starting the sweets. So I decided I'm gonna stop eating sweets, and I just decided to stop drinking alcohol because I saw a video of Brandon Carter saying how it alters your brain, and I felt it. I felt every time I drink, I feel relaxed, but at the same time something was bugging me, and it was that. It's like alcohol decreases your testosterone, so you get less muscle, makes you lazy, and is really toxic to your whole body. Like, it's really bad for your whole body. So I decided to quit alcohol too. So now I only have sweets, and this week I didn't eat no sweets. It's been really hard, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's really hard. I think about, oh, I'm just gonna buy smoke, and then I'm like, no, I can't. Like, what I'm talking about. Or I'm just gonna like have some quick pleasure of the flesh and don't release in them. Like, no, bro, that's a loser type of shit. Don't do that. And then I'm like, I'm just gonna buy some Toblerones, buy some bar of chocolate, and eating like one piece a day. That was I start doing. And although I truly know that I shouldn't, because it ages you and lessens in your progress, these urges is being hard, really hard, guys. And because I cut it all, so I'm really living any addiction free. Like, I'm really living from the get-go, and it's really good, but at the same time it's really hard emotionally. And it's just emotionally, you just feel like crazy out of nowhere, right? Out of nowhere, that all these crazy urges is in frustration and self-doubt, and you're just bad. But one thing I did is I'm progressing more and more. Like, I just gonna start, or I think I'm gonna start a program that I'm gonna talk later when it starts. But again, it was a other risky situation, because I will have to spend all my savings. But I'm just gonna start that. And if it wasn't for this one meal a day, if it wasn't for one day fast, if it wasn't for cutting all the addictions and feeling the pain and the frustration, all of it, if it wasn't for the meditation and reading and doing courses and doing videos and grinding all the time, working out, if it wasn't for all this was not going to happen. I would not be the courage to step on in risks and really try to ball and really try to boss up, right? So basically that's it, guys. The more you put on discipline and take out addictions, which is it's literally accepting suffering, accepting stress, accepting pain, you will not succeed. And the more you do it, the more you accept the pain and don't run away from it, don't escape it, don't use addictions, don't use toxic things in your life, and put a lot of discipline, which is also painful. You really don't want to do it, you really don't feel like working out, you really don't feel like doing the course and learning, you really don't feel like reading, you really don't feel like sometimes even doing meditation, you really don't feel like recording, right? And when you do it and you keep moving forward, and it's like you do things you don't like, but you know you're gonna be successful at it if you continue, and you take out things you used to like but are really toxic for your body. It's killing you, it's killing your progress, it's killing your mind, killing your body. It's not good for you, right? This is the way to success, and that's what I think I've been learning. Now I'm not saying I'm perfect. Do not think that, oh, this guy is a pro, like I could never do that. Everybody can do this, everybody can go this. I used to be a loser. I used to smoke all the time, never want to be sober. I used to drink. I used to masturbate a lot. I used to have relentless sex with women which they weren't really interested in. A relationship was more like monetary, like basically useless, right? And another thing is like that's the point. I was a loser, and now I'm where I'm at. I have so much discipline. I have so much self-control. I have so much hard work in me. I like myself. I trust myself. I have confidence, right? And all this was built through all this progress, all documented from YouTube, everything. And another big part of it that I have to be totally honest is trusting in God and believing in God. Like I pray every day. I pray in the morning, I pray in the night, the same way I do meditation, in the morning and the night. And apart from praying, I read the Bible. And you have to trust God. And it's not just trust, like you have to be faithful. God doesn't want you to be looking at prostitutes and be like satisfying yourself. God doesn't want you to have promiscuous sex. God doesn't want you to be evil or immoral. So these things you have to stop. And you have to pray every day to show the love and respect and adoration for the for the only God that will provide for you, will give you all these things. It's all God given. So you have to be faithful. I believe in Christianity. I have a cross in my body tattoo, and that was a big part too. I want y'all to be aware that religion and believing in God is a big part, because a lot of times you feel like giving up if it isn't for a higher belief, if it isn't for trusting in someone that's way higher, the most powerful one, the Lord, then you are not gonna go through it, because you are just, oh, I'm just one person, I'm gonna give up. No, it is in the Bible that if you hard work, if you obey Him, if you don't release yourself, if you follow what He says you to do, the hardships, and cut the bad things on your life, He will provide for you in the long run. So that's one of the big parts that I learned, and that's one of the big parts that hold me to keep going in this journey, and still today. So I just want y'all to be aware that all y'all who ain't religious, all y'all who might be falling like a weird or I'm just gonna say maybe wrong religion. It's not maybe, it's wrong religion. You have to trust in God. You have to follow Christianity, like that's the true religion, and stop wasting your time. Stop messing around. And there's debates on, like, because you have the Jewish religion, which is incomplete because they don't believe Jesus Christ is the Son of God.